like that. Did that hurt? Did it hurt?
Yeah, it hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Worse than sing pong, dude.
Oh, worse.
That's how I feel about that.
Okay, so number 12. Last year, he was the one that lost the automatic pairs. But then he was also the one that couldn't keep up with his own. He like kept making errors. I know, I just wanted to.
I'm already pissed off.
To make his face pretty. The thing about blocking single is if you like run down the outside, if you take to the angle, there's no rope and that's out. So you have to like still turn it in, but like angle it. That's the thing that like we get used to it. So like you have to like I thought the spin too is different. Yeah. So when you block, make sure to keep your outside for this hand in. Flip in and then down. I remember him. Yeah.
It goes on block.
That's all? That's what it is?
Solo block.
Oh my god. Hello? They heard us talking like that. I mean... Oh!
Test, test. Test. Welcome to the Night Arena on the campus of Southern Virginia University. For tonight's men's volleyball matchup featuring the Rutgers-Newark Scarlet Raiders and your 11th ranked Southern Virginia University Knights. President Wilcox and Southern Virginia University staff, thank you for your support of the student athletes and coaches participating in tonight's contest. In the spirit of good sportsmanship, we ask you to respect the following Southern Virginia athletic rules. Cheer loudly and proudly for your team, not against the visitors. No profanity, vulgarity, racist or sexist remarks. No personal remarks towards players, coaches, or officials. Please stay away from the playing areas and team bench areas. There is zero tolerance for alcohol and tobacco use at all contests. Thank you for your cooperation, and go the Knights. In accordance with tradition at Southern Virginia University, we will begin with the word of prayer, which will be offered by Claire Hodelman.
Dear Heavenly Father, we're grateful for this day. We're grateful that we're able to be here and watch and play the sport that we love. Please bless both teams that they will play their hearts out and play in safety and no injury or harm will come upon them. And I say these things in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Now, if you would all please rise and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. And now, let's meet the teams for tonight's contest. First, the Rutgers-Newark Scarlet Raiders.
Hello and welcome to the barn ahead of today's NCAA Division III men's volleyball matchup between the number 11 Knights of Southern Virginia and the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. Hello everyone, Chris Fly with the Knights Sports Network. Welcome you again to the barn. Exciting matchup today between two really exciting teams. The Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark, 14-8 on the season so far. They come into the barn here in Buena Vista, Virginia to face off against one of the top teams in the nation and the Southern Virginia Knights. SVU right now 19-2 on the season, and this game a stepping stone to the game that they have had circled on their calendars all year. 30th tomorrow, they'll face off against Keene. Keene, the team that knocked them out of tournament contention last year, and this team wants to get right back in it. And introducing now the starting lineup for the Southern Virginia Knights.
At middle blocker, wearing number 32, 6'5", sophomore from Marcine, Idaho, Elijah.
First up, number 32, Elijah Mowry, coming into this game as a middle blocker. Again, it's senior night here for Southern Virginia. Joining him, one of the top players in the nation, number 1, Cougar Clark, junior from Centerville, Ohio. Mark Stapley joins him. Mark Stapley, one of the younger faces on this SVU Knights team. Only a sophomore, yet so effective when he gets into the game. And also joining him, another junior. He's one of the top players in the nation at that setter position, Kaipo Tagaloa. Knights with so much talent on the floor. Joining him, number 10, Colby Wilson, the senior from Saugus, California. Noel Ruckabarn also on the court for head coach Tom Peterson. Just like Cougar Clark, Noel Ruckabarn, one of the top players in the nation. Finally, the glue that holds this entire team together, number 14, Daniel Aina. Aina, a 5'11" senior from Hilo, Hawaii, at the libero position for the Knights. So crucial to their success, and every one of these players will be needed if the Knights have a chance against the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. Scarlet Raiders are coached by head coach Cody Chidze. Chidze, a former player at Rutgers-Newark, was part of that magical run they had back in 2016 where he led his squad in a deep run into the NCAA tournament. Last year was graduate assistant coach, and this year getting the nod by administration to take over as head coach. He had some things to say before this game. I asked him, how fun was that? What was it like coaching for his old team, his alma mater in Rutgers-Newark? He said it was an absolute blast. Most of the guys on this team, he recruited himself as a graduate assistant, and he just loves being a part of the Scarlet Raiders family. And we should see what he brings to the table today against a formidable squad and the number 11 Southern Virginia Knights. And we mentioned it a lot in the broadcast. Southern Virginia Knights, every player that lines the floor for head coach Tom Peterson's squad, nationally acclaimed, nationally ranked. This is an MVP team. Start things off for the Southern Virginia Knights, number 12, Noel Ruckabarn. Ruckabarn, a sophomore from San Juan, Argentina, one of the top players in the nation. And here we go. The Scarlet Raiders going up against the number 11 Knights. Knights, first attack of the game. They'll look for Ruckabarn. Blocked back down. So the first attack by Southern Virginia back into the court. Tandem of number 12, Nicholas Ark Cox, and number 6, Ellen Dorkman. Just like that, the Scarlet Raiders get on the board first. And now we'll see number 1, Arvin Kumar with the serve. Kumar serve just wide. Brings it back even 1-1. Number 32, Elijah Mowry, who checked back into this game. Elijah Mowry, a sophomore from Marsing, Idaho. Attack coming from the Scarlet Raiders. Teams exchanging blocks. That time, Elijah Mowry getting his hand on that one. Elijah Mowry, quite an impact player for this team. Usually comes in for the Knights. Wonderful senior in Mitch Yusevich. Miss Yusevich not able to be here tonight. With it being senior night, he's too busy at the hospital celebrating the life of his newborn baby. I just wish congratulations to him and his wife on a job well done, entering what hopefully will be a new member of the Knights family. Blocked back down, Cougar Clark. Just like that, Southern Virginia takes a 4-1 lead over top of Rutgers-Newark after great play right at the net, that time coming from Cougar Clark. Colby Wilson back to serve again. Colby Wilson, a senior from Saugus, California, be one of the players honored at the end of today. Again, senior night for this SVU squad, and that will be taking place after the game has concluded. So after this game today against the Scarlet Raiders, this SVU family and the SVU fans and faithful will honor their seniors on a job well done while it's wearing a Knight uniform. That time, Mowry with his name on that one. Southern Virginia up 5-2 against the Scarlet Raiders. Rutgers-Newark. That's killed down, number 21, Danny Quay. Danny Quay, a standout player for Rutgers-Newark so far this season, a middle hitter, only a freshman, standing at 6'6" from Yardley, Pennsylvania. That time making his presence known, hitting it right into the hands of Knights sophomore Nawel Rekabarn. Brendan Frank with the serve. Southern Virginia attack, Tagaloa. Newark still in it. Number 6, Elon Dorkman, getting his hand on that one, splitting the defense of the Knights and putting it down for a kill.
Scarlet Raiders. Frank, serve.
Third kill of the night for the Scarlet Raiders. Tagaloa. Number 8, that's number 6, Elon Dorkman, getting another one in his name. Elon Dorkman now with 2 kills on the night, hitting .333 hit percentage. Brendan Frank again. Tagaloa. Rekabarn with a hard hit right into the hands of Jake Connors. Another Knight attack underway. Tagaloa looking for Stapley. He'll find him. Mark Stapley brings the Knights up 6-5 over top of the Scarlet Raiders. I mentioned today during the prelude of this broadcast how important of a matchup this was for Southern Virginia. SVU now ranked 11th in the nation, 19-2 on the season. With this game a stepping stone, like you mentioned earlier, to facing off against Keene. They'll face Keene March 30th, Saturday, which is tomorrow for this Knight squad. They'll go off against a team, they're third in the nation in Keene. They were the team that knocked out the Knights from playoff contingency or postseason contingency last year. So you know that date is one circled in the calendar of every night. Well, they'll have to get past the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. And the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark gave Keene a run for their money earlier in this month. Edged out by Keene 3-1 in what was the NJAC Championship. For the first time ever, Keene won the NJAC Championship in its first year of existence. But the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark giving them a run for their money on that one. Just a testament to the coaching staff of head coach Cody Chidze of Rutgers-Newark. Blocked back down, that time Colby Wilson and Nawel Rekabarn. Mowry be back to serve again for the Southern Virginia Knights. Attack coming from Rutgers-Newark. Blocked back down, that time a solo block for Nawel Rekabarn. So one after the other, one assisted, and then the sophomore from Argentina putting one down himself. That gives the Knights so far on today 4 total blocks. Compared to the Scarlet Raiders, only 1. Mowry. That time killed down number 1, Arvin Kumar. Late call, but referees call that one just wide. So point goes to SVU. It's 11-6 Knights.
Mallory.
Mallory. Rutgers-Newark looking for Kumar again. He'll be on the receiving end of that one. Arvin Kumar putting one down in the name of Rutgers-Newark. So new faces checking into the game for Tom Peterson's SVU squad. Number 14, Daniel Aina checking into this game. Aina, a senior from Hilo, Hawaii, playing that libero position, like we mentioned before, nationally acclaimed in his area. Within the top 25 in digs per set. Really a defensive specialist.
Hit just wide. Point for the Raiders. Correction, that point went to the Knights. Deflected out by the Raiders.
Knights so far in this game coming out really strong, 12-7 against the Scarlet Raiders. See what they can do here with Rutgers attack. Kill down number 12, Nicholas R. Cox, sophomore from Bayonne, New Jersey. We mentioned the ability of this Knights team to start off hot, but they're really finishers in the end of things. One of the most efficient teams in the country, number 1 in attack ratio. Again, one of the most efficient teams in the nation, that time not getting it done, but 19-2 in the season for the Southern Virginia Knights, and what a season it has been. Starting the season off with 3 straight wins against Elms-Wittenberg and then Damon, and then losing a tough one here at Knight Arena to Stevenson Friday, February 1st. And since then, won an amazing 14-game winning streak in which they only split sets 2 times during that run. Since then, they've lost 1 game against Lakeland Saturday, 16th of this month. And now today, Friday the 29th, against Rutgers-Newark. Look to extend their win streak to 3 and look to face Keene in the coming days. Served by Rekabarn right into the net, so makes it a 13-10 game. Serve coming from Arvin Kumar. Great dig, Aina. Tagalore looking for Wilson. He'll find him, the senior from Saugus, California. Puts one on the board for SVU. Colby Wilson back to serve for the Knights. That one into the net. A compilation of service errors so far for the Knights. They've had 1 service ace and 3 serve errors in this game. Talking to head coach Cody Chidsey of Rutgers-Newark before the game, asked him about his matchup with Keene they faced just a few days ago. He mentioned that they didn't play to the best of their ability in that one. Still were able to steal a set against the 3rd team in the nation, but he mentioned a lot of errors, especially behind the service line. Asked him what to do today against such a formidable team like the SVU Knights. He just said, play fundamentals, play the game we know how to play, serve the ball better than we did against Keene, and we should be all right. But head coach Tom Peterson's squad of Southern Virginia looking to negate everything that the Scarlet Raiders do on the court with their own game. Play a very efficient game, very attack-based, and they'll look for their guys. They know who to go to. They can find Colby Wilson. They know how to get it to Cougar Clark and Noel Rekabarn. And that one by Cougar Clark falling just wide. So a 13-15 game here in the first set. Southern Virginia leads 2 points over top of Rutgers-Newark. Daniel Aina checking out of this game for just a moment to get his fingers taped what it looked like. So to give head coach Tom Peterson an opportunity to talk over what he needs to do in the coming points. With this break in the action, just want to thank everyone so much for joining us on the Knight Sports Network. Again, KSN Knight Sports Network, first fully run student broadcast here at Southern Virginia, completely free, brought to you by the students of SVU. We couldn't do it without your support, and we thank you so much for supporting us athletics here at Southern Virginia, and most importantly, the student athletes to make up our student body and beloved sports teams. Recca Barn with the authority right into the face of number 13, Jake Connors.
Cougar Clark serving.
After that monstrous play, Cougar Clark, the junior from Centerville, Ohio, back up behind the line for Knights service. Clark. Still alive, Scarlet Raiders. Just wide by Rutgers-Newark. Point Southern Virginia.
Clark serving.
Clark again. Attack coming from Rutgers-Newark. Great dig. Daniel Aina keeps it alive for SVU. Here come the Scarlet Raiders. Again, Gaina. That time falls in off the hands of number 6, Ellen Dorkman.
Point to the Raiders.
What a great succession of plays by senior Daniel Aina of the Southern Virginia Knights. Two great digs to keep the Knights alive. Rutgers-Newark take the point of that one. 14-17, Knights still up. Dorkman. Tagaloa looking for Reckabarn. Smart play by Noel Reckabarn. Went up with power, but came down with grace. With that kill for Reckabarn, that gets him 2 on the night. Leading the Knights in kills today is number 4, Mark Stapley. Mark Stapley, a sophomore from Laguna Niguel, California, but such a catalyst player for this Knight squad so far. Dig by Clark. Mowry, Tagaloa, 3 it over. Attack coming from Rutgers-Newark. To look for Kumar. Falls just in for Kumar. Point Scarlet Raiders.
Balls in for the Raiders.
Some new faces for head coach Tom Peterson checking in now. One in particular, number 14, Daniel Aina, just came out for a point there for Elijah Mowry. And also some new points for the Scarlet Raiders. Number 12, Nicholas Ark Cox. And number 10, Travis Emenacker. Tagaloa looking for Reckabarn. Some things just go together. Kaipo Tagaloa and Noel Reckabarn. Sugar and Spice getting it done. Stapley. Falls just in for Stapley, but still alive. 3 it over. Aina. Tagaloa looking for Wilson. There it is again. Kaipo Tagaloa finds another one of his teammates for an easy kill. And it's 2015. Head coach Cody Chidzey of Rutgers-Newark's taking the time out. They need to talk things over. So far, the Southern Virginia Knights in this one doing what they do best, being extremely efficient from the field. Had 17 attacks today, 11 of those ending in kills. Been really separated between a lot of players. Noel Reckabarn, Colby Wilson, and Mark Stapley alike, all tallying 3 kills so far at own. Cougar Clark and Elijah Mowry both with 1, but Mark Stapley and Colby Wilson does this a lot, day in and day out for the Knights. He has 1,000 hitting percentage right now. 100% of the things that Colby Wilson has hit, as well as Mark Stapley, have fallen in for the Knights. My friend Dawson Weidrich, who I do a lot of these broadcasts with, last time the Knights played here in Knight Arena, he mentioned that Colby Wilson had the Midas touch. Everything he touched turned to gold, and it looks like he's sharing that with his teammates so far. Southern Virginia leads 20-15 over top of the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. And what is a very important game for this Knight season. We'll get things back started again. Mark Stapley serving that one. Attack coming from Rutgers-Newark. They'll look for Kumar. And so far tonight, Arvin Kumar from Manahawkin, New Jersey has been absolutely unstoppable for this Scarlet Raiders squad. He's tallied 4 kills tonight, leads both teams in that respective area. And they look for him every time down the floor, hitting a very impressive 600 hit percentage. Tagaloa, he'll look for Wilson. Dorkman, great dig, Stapley, nice, keep it alive. Cougar Clark. Just too long by Cougar Clark. Make it a 3-point game. Southern Virginia still up. Now back to serve for Rutgers-Newark. Number 5, Arnon Ramua. Tagaloa. That one off the hands of number 12, Nicholas R. Cox. Off of what will go down as a kill for Nawel Rekabaran.
Back to serve.
21-17, number 11, Southern Virginia Knights have the lead here in this first set. Now Nawel Rekabaran behind the line for the Southern Virginia Knights. That'll hit the ceiling on its way over. Don't see that a lot against the Knights, mainly in favor of the Knights. Again, we mentioned a lot during this broadcast. Southern Virginia plays in the barn, Knight Arena, low ceiling. So if the ball hits the ceiling on its way over the net, it's an automatic point. And that's 2 in a row, just what I was talking about. Came off the hands of Cougar Clark of the Knights, hit the ceiling on its way over, and it's a point for the Scarlet Raiders. Timeout taken by head coach Tom Peterson. He needs an opportunity to talk things over after his Knights gave up 2 quick points off really the same thing, not corralling the ball when it got to them as soon as possible, instead hitting it up a little bit wild. Really strong, though, coming from the Scarlet Raiders. So Southern Virginia doing its absolute best to try to stay in this one. They lead 21-19 over top of Rutgers-Newark, so nothing to worry about right now. Just need to continue to play their game like they did throughout the middle of this set where they started pulling away with things. Get that momentum back. You'll take set number 1 ahead to set number 2 with a lot of confidence. Looks like the Knights ready to take the floor again. Again, head coach Tom Peterson, extremely accomplished coach in NCAA athletics, both in Division I level and Division III level. Won a national title in 2004 with Brigham Young University, 10 years after he won a national title as head coach of Penn State. So here at Southern Virginia, we are so glad that head coach Tom Peterson with us on our staff. And he's joined by phenomenal assistant coaches John and Debbie Baker, who are head coach and assistant coach of the women's volleyball program here at Southern Virginia University. So a plethora of knowledge on the sideline for the Knights. Let's see if they can apply that in this game against Rutgers-Newark. Arvind Kumar the serve. Just too long by Kumar. 22-20, Knights up. Colby Wilson back to serve for the Southern Virginia Knights. Attack coming from the Scarlet Raiders. Too far. Point goes to the Knights. They'll call a net violation on the Scarlet Raiders. So Colby Wilson to back up to serve again for SVU. It's 23-20. Knights with an opportunity at set point with this one. Wilson. Great dig by Wilson, still alive. Another dig by Wilson, hit over by Cougar Clark. Southern Virginia in it. Point goes to the Scarlet Raiders. Looks like Elijah Mowry of the Knights got a hand on that one. Just falls on the wrong side of the net for Mowry. 21-23. Ars Cox now back to serve. Service error by Cox. 24-21. Set point for the Southern Virginia Knights. Southern Virginia with an opportunity to take set number 1 against the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. Tagaloa serve. Attack coming from Rutgers-Newark. Right into the hands of Tagaloa. Point Rutgers-Newark.
Side out Rutgers-Newark. Back to serve for the Raiders, Brendan Frank.
And now back to serve for the Scarlet Raiders, number 9, Brendan Frank, the senior from Palos Verdes Estates, California. Still set point for the Knights. Tagaloa. Too far over. Knights had an opportunity with attack, now need to defend. Great dig, Tagaloa, can a Knight get a hand on it? Aina, 3'd over to Rekabaran. Knights need to defend again. Here come the Scarlet Raiders. Just far by the Scarlet Raiders. Point goes to the Knights, and Southern Virginia in nail-biting fashion takes set number 1, 25-22, right from the hands of the Scarlet Raiders. It was a hard-fought first set by Cody Chisey's men there. They were to come up late, almost stole it away from the Knights there, but again, Southern Virginia finishing that one. We thank you so much for joining us on the Knights Sports Network. We'll take a quick back break right here. Rutgers-Newark and get to number 11, Southern Virginia Knights. Stay tuned.
Earlier today, the men's golf team from Southern Virginia played Emory and Henry in a dual match. Southern Virginia beat Emory and Henry 314-318. Low score wins in golf. Nathan we met was the medalist at 2 under 70. Southern Virginia baseball team also had a victory today. They outscored St. Mary's 7-3. Congratulations to the Southern Virginia baseball team.
Welcome back to the barn ahead of today's NCAA Division III matchup against the Southern Virginia Knights and the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. In that first set, it was neck and neck all the way up to the very end. The only thing separating these teams was hit percentage and errors. Rutgers-Newark having 26 total attacks, getting 12 kills off of those, hitting 192 hit percentage. Compare that with the number 11 Knights, 23 attacks, 13 of those resulting in kills, hitting 391 hit percentage. Again, we talked before the game with head coach Cody Chidzey about what his team needs to do in this one. And so far, they've played a tighter game than what they did against Keene. Still need to tighten up the screws in terms of service and getting those efficient attacks. But if you're the Knights, a little bit too close for comfort there. Again, you did win by 3 in that first set, but you're the 11th ranked team of the nation. You know the confidence in this players is high. They can do so much better, and they know it, and we can see it here. Aina, this time looking for Cougar Clark. Cougar Clark getting the first point of this second set. 1-0. Set number 2, Knights lead 1-0 in terms of sets. Daniel Aina makes his way to the bench. And senior from Saugus, California, Colby Wilson, checks into this game. Now back to serve Elijah Mowry for the Southern Virginia Knights. That one killed down. Number 9, Brendan Frank, the senior from Palos Verdes Estates, California, puts the first point on the board for the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. And so far for Rutgers-Newark, they have mainly looked for 3 guys on the offensive side. Number 1, Arvin Kumar, Elon Dorkman, and Nicholas Art Cox. Kumar with 4 kills, and Dorkman and Art Cox both with 3 on the night. Those are the go-to guys for head coach Cody Jitse's squad. We'll see if they can have more of an impact here in this second set. It's Southern Virginia serve, sophomore Mark Stapley. Attack coming from the Scarlet Raiders. Tagaloa looking for Wilson. Knights need to defend. Blocked back down. Kaipo Tagaloa. Kaipo Tagaloa not known for his blocking ability, but getting the job done there. While we're on the topic of Knights, Kaipo Tagaloa, number 8, the junior from Lincoln, Nebraska. What a player he is for this Knights team. Much like in basketball, he is the point guard of this team. Always looking to get an assist, averages right around 9.9 per set. He always knows how to find the open man, the effective ball, and most of the time his Knights teammates can put it down for a kill. Still Southern Virginia ball. Mark Stapley behind the line for service. Southern Virginia up 4-1 over top of Rutgers-Newark. Stapley, attack coming from the Scarlet Raiders. That time Art Cox, great dig by Ina. Lack of communication on the side of Rutgers-Newark. Leash the air there, coming off the hands of number 9, Brendan Frank. 4 quick points there for the Knights of SVU. Make it a 5-1 game over top of the Scarlet Raiders. Mark Stapley. Dig by Stapley. Knights keep it alive. Cougar Clark. Knights need to defend. Still alive. Tagaloa looking for Wilson. Wilson puts it down off the feed from Tagaloa. 6-1 in the second set. Southern Virginia leads. With that kill, the Knights now have 15 kills on the night from 28 attacks, hitting .393. Stapley for the 5th straight serve, that time too wide. Knights still up 6-2. Checking out of the game for the Scarlet Rays, number 13, Jake Connors comes to the bench. Coming in for him looks like number 9, Brendan Frank again. Tagaloa looking for Cougar. Miss hit there by Cougar Clark, make it a 6-3 game.
Point to the Scarlet Raiders, Arson Cox serving.
During the break we had there between this first and second set, it got some news. Great news if you're a Knights fan. It's been a busy day for Southern Virginia athletics. The men's baseball team getting a win at St. Mary's. My color commentator usually for men's volleyball, Shea Maloof, part of that baseball team. So congratulations to the men's baseball team and Shea Maloof on a job well done and great win against St. Mary's. Also, the SVU golf team got a win over Emory and Henry, 318 to 314. So Southern Virginia able to outshoot Emory and Henry in that one. Again, a busy day for SVU athletics, but also a great day if you're a Knights fan and you want this to continue the trend of excellence that the Knights have put on so far today and throughout all their athletic seasons. Knights need a win here against Rutgers-Newark, move them to 20-2 and put them in prime position both mentally and in terms of standings to face off against a number 3 seed, Keene, tomorrow, March 30th, right here in the barn. Great day, Cougar Clark. Tagaloa now looking for Stapley. Mark Stapley right off the hands of Brendan Frank. It's 8-4 Knights.
Now serving Colby Wilson.
Now back to serve for the Knights, Colby Wilson.
Just a little long point.
Just long by Colby Wilson. 3-point game. Rutgers-Newark still down against the SVU Knights. Now back to serve for the Scarlet Raiders, number 6, Elin Dorkman. Dorkman, a freshman from Old Bridge, New Jersey. Tagaloa looking for Rekabaran. Just hit the ground, but now there's some great effort by number 13, Jake Connors of the Scarlet Raiders. Connors, a junior, standing at 6 foot tall, from Newton, Massachusetts. Just trying to wipe some sweat off the floor there after Connors dive. Trying to get that one. Point goes to the Knights. Now back to serve for SVU, number 8, Kaipo Tagaloa, 9-5 SVU. The Knights need to defend. Kuman. He'll get that one to fall. Kumar.
Hit by Kumar. Block goes out. Point Red Raiders.
Kumar now with his 5th kill on the night. Kumar with 5 kills, hitting an impressive .667 hit percentage on tonight. 2 service aces to go for Kumar and 1 dig. That time, Cougar Clark putting down a kill in his name. That one goes off the hands of number 8, Matt Nikishin. And just like that, Nikishin will make his way to the bench along with number 21, Danny Quay. Cougar Clark. Not enough mustard behind that one, off the hands of Dorkman. Point goes to SVU, 11-6, and Cougar Clark with another opportunity by the line. If you're the Scarlet Raiders, this is the last person you want behind the line for SVU. Cougar Clark ranked nationally top of the nation in aces per set, averages right around .6. Just as I say that, Cougar Clark hits him with that one just a little far.
Rutgers-Newark.
Curse of the commentator becomes evident. Still 11-7 game. SVU leads over top of the Scarlet Raiders. Number 10, Travis Emenacker comes to the bench. And number 5, Arnon Ramua, the senior from Bayonne, New Jersey, back to serve. Mark Stapley gets that one to fall. We mentioned Mark Stapley's name a lot during this broadcast, and it's for really this reason. An impact player for this Knight squad and only a sophomore. The second-year player from Laguna Niguel, California, on a team studded with overclassmen talent, a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors on this Knights team. To watch a sophomore like Stapley be put in this opportunity, be put in these shoes that he has to wear, and absolutely shine and thrive underneath the pressure. It's great to watch if you love sports, and he'll be here a number of years after this season to continue to grow his game, grow as a player and as a man underneath the tutelage of head coach Tom Peterson and the Southern Virginia family. Now back to serve for the Scarlet Raiders, number 1, Arvind Kumar. Service error by Kumar, that one being the 5th service error of tonight for the Scarlet Raiders.
Now serving Mark Stapley.
So point goes to SVU, and now Mark Stapley back behind the line to serve for SVU. Tagaloa looking. That one falls to Wilson. Colby Wilson with his 4th kill of tonight. Colby Wilson, 4 kills, 2 blocks. He has 2 blocks out of the Knights' total 5. An absolute show being put on by Colby Wilson. Stapley hit that one to the net, so teams exchanging service errors. Point goes back to Rutgers-Newark, and now number 12, Nicholas Art Cox, back to serve for the Scarlet Raiders. Scarlet Raiders so far tonight, 2 service aces, both of them belonging to Kumar. That time, Knights responding. Colby Wilson putting another one down in his name, and that is his 5th of tonight.
Now serving for the Knights, Rekabada.
Noel Recabarren back to serve for SVU. Sophomore from San Juan, Argentina. Service error for the Knights.
Side out, Scarlet Knights. Number 9, Brendan Frank.
Not something you see too much from the Knights, in particular Noel Recabarren. A very efficient player. You hear the cheers here around Knight Arena. That's because for the Knights, Tyler McCready just coming into this game, fixing the net there. That serve by Recabarren so strong. Made the pole in the net fall down, and Tyler McCready checking the game for just a moment to fix that. No reasoning behind it. He's 6'10", ladies and gentlemen, the tallest player on both of these rosters by a tall margin. 6'10", a basketball player here at Southern Virginia, and they're making his presence known. Knights have to defend. Attack coming from the Scarlet Raiders, looking for Dorkman. Net violation on Southern Virginia. Point goes to Rutgers-Newark. 15-12 game, and now we'll see number 9, Brendan Frank, back behind the line for Rutgers-Newark to serve. Frank. That time, Cougar Clark. That's Cougar Clark's 5th kill of tonight. He's 2 behind Noel Recabarren in leading this team in kills. Make that 6. 6 kills for Cougar Clark. 2.50 hit percentage, 1 service ace, and 4 digs, 1 total block on this game tonight for Clark. Point goes to the Scarlet Raiders.
Point, Scarlet Raiders. Elon Dorkman.
Just to go back to that great moment we had when Tyler McCready was in the game, really to help fix the net, but the cheers he was met with here at Knight Arena. He and another player on this men's volleyball squad, Bennett Canlin, 2 former basketball players here at SVU, were stars in that regard. Head coach Tom Peterson approached them after their season ended and said, hey, you guys want to join this men's volleyball program? And they accepted with open arms. They have been such an asset to this team. When they get in, add such a spirit here to the Knight Arena and for this team. And just their athleticism and height alone is intimidating for any team going up against them. Interesting to see if we see them sometime tonight. But it really is just a testament to the atmosphere here at Southern Virginia. Everyone embracing one another. We're all a big family, a big Knight family here at Southern Virginia University, especially when it comes to athletics. Every team roots each other on. No one an outsider here at Southern Virginia. 18-4, second set. Southern Virginia up over top of the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. Now number 1, Cougar Clark back to serve for SVU. Cougar Clark 1 service ace on the night. Can he add another? Nice have to defend. They'll look for Kumar. Clark. Tagaloa. Too far behind Stapley and Clark. Point goes to the Scarlet Raiders.
Point goes to the Scarlet Raiders.
Now we'll see number 10, Travis Emenacker, check out of this game. And number 5, Arnon Ramua back in this game. Arnon Ramua, designated server, a senior from Bayonne, New Jersey. See what he can do here. Ramua. Too far by the senior. Point Knights. 19-15 game. SVU leads. And Colby Wilson to check back into this game. Elijah Mowry back to serve for SVU. Mowry, a sophomore from Marsing, Idaho, and much like Mark Stapley, when he's put in these situations to shine, when he has that pressure on his shoulders, absolutely thrives. And that's to say about a lot of these players on this Knights men's volleyball squad. When given the opportunity, they're always prepared. Like we just saw there, Mark Stapley, another sophomore underclassman, putting a point up for the SVU Knights. But that's every player on this Knight squad, and not just the superstars, Cougar Clark, Mitch Yusevich, Colby Wilson, just to name a few, and include Noel Recabarren. But the players that don't necessarily get all the limelight, when they're put in these high-intensity situations, when the confidence of head coach Tom Peterson is put on their back and on their shoulders, they more often than not deliver to the fullest of their extent. 21-15, Rutgers-Newark find themselves down in this second set, and head coach Cody Chidze takes a timeout, needs a time to talk things over. His team finds himself down by 6 after an onslaught of what it seems to be an endless array of Southern Virginia attacks. Leading the way right now for the Knights is number 1, Cougar Clark. He tied with Noel Regabarn, 7 kills apiece, both over 300 hit percentage. Cougar Clark with 1 service ace, and both players getting blocks in this game. Regabarn with 2, Cougar Clark rather, notching 1 in his name. So those 2 players leading this spearhead attack for the Southern Virginia offense and the Southern Virginia attack. And so far, SVU tonight hit a .488 hit percentage. That's the main thing differentiating these 2 teams. Rutgers-Newark 50 attacks on the night, 18 of those rolling in kills. Compare that with the Knights' 43 attacks, 26 leading to kills. Rutgers-Newark is hitting a .120 hit percentage tonight. You have to think if some point during this game they can get that hit percentage up, be a more efficient team, have a more efficient body of work on the offensive side, they could give the Knights a run for their money, because so far it's been a real close game. Knights lead by 6 points in this one, though. They've pulled ahead late in this second set. We'll see what they can do if they can finish out. Elijah Mowry back behind the line for service for SVU. Mowry falls just in for Elijah Mowry. Southern Virginia's second service ace of tonight. Cougar Clark owning one of those. And now Elijah Mowry put that one in his back pocket. 22-15, number 11 SVU find themselves up. Mowry again. Attack coming from the Scarlet Raiders. They look for Kumar. Kumar hitting it down with everything he had. Just wide by Kumar. Mowry back to serve again for the Knights. Mowry. Kumar getting the better of that one. Even if he didn't win that one, it's called a net violation on the Knights. But point goes down for Kumar. Kumar now with 5 kills on the night, hitting a perfect .222 hit percentage. Actually make that 6 kills and a 300 hit percentage, 2 service aces. He adds another one to his name. 3 service aces on the night for Arvin Kumar. And that's 3 service aces in total for the Scarlet Raiders, all of them belonging to the freshman from Manahawkin, New Jersey. Here comes Kumar again. Attack him for the Knights. Tagaloa. Look for Regabarn. Too strong by Regabarn. 18-23, Southern Virginia up. Timeout taken by head coach Tom Peterson. Just need to discuss a game plan to finish out this second set and move up 2-0 over top of the Scarlet Raiders. So far, the Knights in this set, they've hit much more efficiently throughout this one. 44 attacks on the night, 26 kills coming from those compared to the Scarlet Raiders, 52 attacks and 19 kills. So Southern Virginia, again, up 23-18, looking for a way to finish out this second set and move to what hopefully will be the third and final set. But again, this Rutgers-Newark squad, they know how to compete with strong teams. They split sets with the number 3 team in the nation in Keene. This team not a sleeper, a very talented Rutgers-Newark squad. Starting things off again, his number 1, Arvin Kumar. Again, 3 service aces to his name. All 3 of the Scarlet Raiders service aces belonging to Kumar. See what he can do here. Kumar! Too strong by Kumar, 24-18 Knights. And now a Southern Virginia set point. And looking to cap this off by taking set number 2 is number 4, Mark Stapley for set number 2. Knights need to defend. Lack of communication on the Recca barn. Looks like it wasn't going to cross over the net. Ends up falling right into the lap of Noel Recca barn. 19-14, still set point SVU. Number 12, Nicholas Art Cox back to serve for the Scarlet Raiders. Dig by Ina. Stapley threeing that one over. Knights need to defend. Too strong off the hands of Elin Borkman. And that leads to Southern Virginia taking set number 2 to the tune of 25-19 over top of the Scarlet Raiders. In that second set, it was all Knights throughout the entirety. Rutgers-Newark making a small comeback there at the end, but Southern Virginia holding off the Scarlet Raiders and ending set number 2. They'll move to set number 3 and will hopefully be the third and final set here at the barn. Rutgers-Newark against Southern Virginia right here on KSN.
I'd like to remind everyone to stick around following tonight's match so we can recognize our senior players, Mitch Yusovich, Colby Wilson, and Danny Aina. That'll be immediately following tonight's match. And we'd like to remind parents and all those involved with the senior players to meet behind the basket in the stands just before the end of the match. Thank you. First point goes to the Scarlet Raiders.
Score now 1-0 in favor of the Scarlet Raiders. And now number 1, Arvin Kumar, back to serve for the Scarlet Raiders. So far in this game, it's been all Knights. Like I mentioned before, Southern Virginia taking the first 2 sets with relative ease. But Rutgers-Newark has the ability to give these big, high-profile teams like number 11 Southern Virginia a tough time. We'll see if they can do that here in this 3rd set. We've mentioned it before in today's broadcast. Today, a very special day for Southern Virginia athletics. It's senior night here at the barn for the men's volleyball program. They are going to give these seniors their due diligence. The 3 seniors being Daniel Aina, Colby Wilson, and Mitch Yusevich. And like we mentioned before earlier in the broadcast, senior Mitch Yusevich not able to be here tonight. He's celebrating the life and birth of his newborn child. Again, congratulations to he and his wife. And hopefully today we can give a big congratulations to the other seniors on this squad, being Daniel Aina and Colby Wilson. That ceremony will happen after the final buzzer sounds, right after tonight, hopefully with the Knights win. This cap off a great night for senior night. Service errors by Elijah Meyer goes right into the back of Mark Stapley. It's a 4-1 game, and Knights find themselves in unfamiliar territory, being down 3 points underneath the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. Now back to serve for Rutgers-Newark, number 12, Nicholas Ark-Cox. Just going back to the seniors, just for a moment here on this Southern Virginia squad. Seniors so important to head coach Tom Peterson, so important to the fans, so important to their teammates, but so important to this program. This Southern Virginia program, a relatively young program in terms of NCAA Division III athletics and especially volleyball. This is their 3rd year as an NCAA Division III program. And to go from your 1st year and immediately your 2nd year cracking national rankings. Last year around this time, Southern Virginia was ranked 12th in the nation, and this year ranked 11th. Just a testament to head coach Tom Peterson. Not only that, to the spirit of these Southern Virginia athletes to take this newborn program that usually for most schools takes a lot of time to grow and process and find that talent. The Knights have found that talent. They have it here, right here in the barn. And the work they've put in to make themselves the best they can be, to make the Southern Virginia squad the best it can be, is inspirational to everyone that loves sports and loves the game of volleyball. Really an inspirational story here at Southern Virginia. A 3rd-year program, and in their 2nd year, we're fighting for an NCAA playoff spot. And this year, doing the exact same thing, but looking with hopes high to go from a new program to one of the most dominant in the country. Knights up. Knights down 4-5 against the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. Well, Rickabarn to tie things up. Service error for the Knights, and that has been the story so far in this 3rd set. Southern Virginia, 9 serve errors. That's compared to the service woes of Rutgers-Newark. Rather, the Knights had 13 errors, Rutgers-Newark with 9 service errors. So like I said, when I talked to head coach Cody Chidzey before the game, he mentioned that serving was a thing they need to work on. And it looks like they have only 9 service errors, 4 service aces, compared to the Knights' 2 service aces and 13 serve errors. Just as I say that, service errors on the heart of the Scarlet Raiders. Now Colby Wilson back to serve for the Knights. Just long by Colby Wilson. Back and forth service errors for both teams. Keeps the Scarlet Raiders up by 2, 7-5. And Daniel Aina checks into this game for head coach Tom Peterson's squad. Southern Virginia, of course, playing in the Continental Volleyball Conference. And in that, they're 9-0. Unbeaten in conference play. They lead the top of the conference. They're over top of number 3, Keene, in that aspect. Down in national rankings, but ahead in conference play. Knights down 6-7. Just wide off the hands of Arvind Kumar. Could have gone either way, but it goes in favor of the Knights, and that ties things up 7-7. Knights with an opportunity to take the lead. Served by Tagaloa. Hit down by Arsh Cox. A lot of you at home might be wondering, when Kaipo Tagaloa goes behind the line to serve, he's not doing his usual routine. Usually has one of the prettiest serves on this Southern Virginia men's volleyball squad. Jump server, serves with a lot of power, a lot of pace and precision. Today, backing up well within the baseline of the basketball court. Not leaping at all, instead just hitting it off one. It's been effective, but definitely not as effective as what he usually does throughout this season. It'd be interesting to know why he's doing that so far, and we hope to get that information to you shortly. Rekha Barin, though, with authority. Southern Virginia struggled a little bit at the top of this third set, but so far down by 1, 9-8 against Rutgers-Newark. Now back to serve, Cougar Clark.
Cougar Clark serving.
Cougar. Another service error by the Southern Virginia Knights.
Side out to the Raiders.
Just wonder what happened throughout that break for Southern Virginia to come out this cold. And I know it sounds like I'm being hard on the Southern Virginia Knights. They're only down by 2, 8-10. So despite their serving woes and the woes they've had really throughout this set, they're still only down, was by 2, now by 3. Just shows you the power of this squad, and when they can harness their game even to a fraction of the capability that they have the ability to play with, they're a formidable squad. Just need to make that happen, and soon. Back to serve, Kumar. Too long by Kumar. 2-point game, 9-11. Rutgers up.
Now serving Elijah Mowry.
Now back to serve for the Knights. Number 32, Elijah Mowry. Mowry. Just long. Now a 1-point game. Southern Virginia looking to tie things up, and Mowry behind the line to get things done. Mowry. Service error again.
Side out to the Ravens. R.C. Cox serving.
Southern Virginia, Tagaloa looking for Rekha Barin. He'll find him. Now, well, Rekha Barin with authority. That's Rekha Barin's 10th kill of the night on 3-8-9 hit percentage. Rekha Barin, again, one of the most formidable players in the nation, plays with such energy. An explosive athlete, able to put it down with a lot of precision. And that time there, putting another one down. That's Colby Wilson and Rekha Barin. Looks like both of them got a hand on that one. But didn't you see which one gets that stat on their stat sheet? Both players nationally acclaimed. We just mentioned Rekha Barin, but Colby Wilson, one of the top players in the nation in blocks per set. Dig by Stapley. Knights couldn't keep that one alive. There was some great hustle play by Mark Stapley. Point goes down for Rutgers-Newark. It's 13-12. Aina, Tagaloa. He'll look for Rekha Barin. Again, well, Rekha Barin, his 11th kill of the night. And when we saw that earlier, it was a tough play between Colby Wilson and Rekha Barin. See who would get the kill on their stats. Looks like it went down to Rekha Barin. That last one being his 12th kill of the night on 4.50 hit percentage. Rekha Barin with the serve. Night attack underway. Tagaloa. He'll look for Cougar Clark. Smart play by Cougar Clark. Point goes to the Knights. Knights take the lead 14-13 for the first time since it was 1-0 Knights here in this third set. Noel Reckabarn back behind the line to serve for SVU. Reckabarn not able to get a service ace in his name yet today. We'll see if he'll change that right here. Service error instead. That one being the 17th service error for Southern Virginia so far on the night. Compare that with Rutgers-Newark, who has 12 on the night. Dorkman. Diana. Tagaloa. Who will he find? Looking for Clark. It hit the ceiling all the way over. Kill goes down for Cougar Clark and point goes down for SVU. 15-14 Knights. They'll look for Kumar. Still alive for the Knights. That'll fall wide. It was a great dig by Stapley, just too strong off the hand from the sophomore. 15-15. Rutgers-Newark now making some substitutions. Number 8, Matt Nikishin checking into this game. The freshman from Howell, New Jersey. And he'll start things off with a serve. Cougar Clark. Tagaloa with the set. Looking for Mowry. Point goes down for the Scarlet Raiders. Came off the hands of Mowry. Then off the hands of the blockers. And back into Mowry. Tagaloa, who will he find? Looking for Stapley. Another block for the Scarlet Raiders. Number 1, Arvin Kumar, and number 12, Nicholas Art Cox, getting their hands on a number of these Knights attacks. Scarlet Raiders find themselves up 17-15 over the Knights, make it 17-16 with that service error, but Rutgers-Newark not playing efficient volleyball, hitting a dismal .078 hit percentage. Compare that with the Knights, .411. So right now, Rutgers-Newark not getting their points from the attacking side of things for the most part, except for that great play by Arvin Kumar. Oh my, Mr. Kumar puts Rutgers-Newark's up 18-16 over the Knights. And just as I was saying that the Scarlet Raiders aren't playing efficiently, Kumar pulls that one out of his bag. Still hitting a .092 hit percentage. So far, Rutgers-Newark getting it done, 18-16. Tagaloa looking for Stapley. That one goes down for Stapley. Nicholas Art Cox denied on that block. Back to serve now for the Knights is number 1, Cougar Clark.
Now serving Cougar Clark.
Cougar Clark, the junior from Centerville, Ohio now. Too strong by Kumar. Point Knights, 18 all. With that last hit by Kumar, he has 8 kills on a .308 hit percentage. 5 service aces for Arvin Kumar. If there's a player on this Scarlet Raiders squad that has been an absolute gnat on the skin of the Knights, it's been Arvin Kumar throughout this game.
Stapley also there. Block is out, point goes to the Scarlet Raiders.
And now we'll see Arvin Kumar, 5 service aces on tonight. Scarlet Raiders have 5. They all belong to Kumar. Another one goes down for Arvin Kumar, make it 6 service aces for the freshman sensation from Manahawkin, New Jersey. Timeout taken by head coach Tom Peterson. SVU needs to find a way to stop the onslaught of Rutgers-Newark's attack and limit their own mistakes. So far in this third set, Southern Virginia, a number of service errors, 17 on the night. A lot of missed kill attempts, but still Knights hitting a .421 hit percentage. 57 attacks, 34 of them leading to kills. Before the start of this third set, Rutgers-Newark's had 53 attacks and only 19 or so resulting in kills. Now they have 67 with 25 of them resulting in kills, 19 attack errors compared to the Knights at 10 attack errors. So the Knights playing efficient volleyball. Just need to get it done behind the line. And if they can do that, they can do what they did in the first and second set, which is pull away in this game and put it away well out of the reach of the Scarlet Raiders. We'll see what head coach Tom Peterson and his Southern Virginia boys can do after this break. 20-18, Rutgers-Newark are up over top of the number 11 Knights. Number 1, Arvin Kumar, back behind the line for the Scarlet Raiders. Raiders up 20-18 over top of the number 11 Knights. Kumar, 6 service aces tonight. He's put on a clinic from behind the line. Kumar! Another one goes down for Arvin Kumar. That's 7 on the night. 7 service aces for Arvin Kumar and 7 for the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. Kumar looking for 8. That one too strong by Arvin Kumar. 21-19. Southern Virginia down by 2. Colby Wilson checks back into this game. And Elijah Mowry back behind the line for SVU. The sophomore from Arsing, Idaho. Looking to get the Knights back in this one. 21-19. Just falls in. Just wide by number 6. Elin Dorkman, a point of contention for the Scarlet Raiders. But the line judge here on this close side called that one just wide. And when we say just, we mean in measures of millimeters. That one could have put the Scarlet Raiders up by 3. Instead, they're only up by 1. 21-20. Southern Virginia need to defend. And they do! Colby Wilson and Noel Reckabar tie it up 21-21. Elijah Mowry back to serve again. Knights to take the lead. Knights need to defend. They'll look for Dorkman. Dorkman just puts that one past Colby Wilson and Mark Stapley and puts the Scarlet Raiders up 22-21 over top of the Knights. Warranting a mention, the Rutgers-Newark Scarlet Raiders stole a set from number 3, Keene. Can they do the same here against the Southern Virginia Knights? Art Cox to serve. Southern Virginia attack underway. Tagaloa, who will he find? He looks for Reckabaran. Now, Reckabaran ties it up 22-22. SVU still in it. Mark Stapley back to serve for SVU. Southern Virginia to take the lead. Stapley. Knights need to defend. Look for Dorkman again. Just wide on the block by Colby Wilson and Kaipo Tagaloa. Third blocking error so far tonight for SVU. They've had 7 total blocks, 10 block assists, and 2 solo blocks. 23-22. Rutgers-Newark with an opportunity at set point. Night attack. Tagaloa looking for Reckabaran. Nice need to defend. Dorkman. Tagaloa look for Wilson. Back over. Just off for the junior from Lincoln, Nebraska. It's set point. And set number 3, head coach Tom Peterson takes a timeout. Southern Virginia find themselves down 24-22 underneath the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. What do the number 11 Knights have in store to get back in this game and steal away the third set? And if they do, it'll be the final set, and Southern Virginia will come away with the win. Well, they have a mountain to climb. Rutgers-Newark, 24 points. It's set point opportunity. Knights need 3 straight points to pull this one away from Rutgers-Newark. Really a display being put on so far by the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark, and mainly coming off the hands of number 1 Arvin Kumar. 8 kills, .214 hit percentage, but 7 service aces. 7 service aces and 2 total blocks. Arvin Kumar, the freshman from Manahawkin, New Jersey, putting on an absolute clinic. And number 6, Aylin Dorkman, putting his numbers up as well, the freshman from Old Bridge, New Jersey, with 8 kills, but on a .083 hit percentage. Not nearly as effective as his counterpart Kumar, but still able to put some down. He also has 3 blocks.
Okay, here we go. Let's help him out a little bit, ladies and gentlemen.
Set point opportunity in this third set. Back to serve number 9, Brendan Frank. Scarlet Raiders to steal a set away from the Knights. Set number 3. Attacking for the Knights. Tagaloa. He'll look for Rekabaran. Blocked back down by the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. And just like that, the Scarlet Raiders steal set number 3 from the 11th ranked Knights of SVU. And it really came off the hands of great play by the Scarlet Raiders and head coach Cody Chidzey, but also the Knights not able to get it done for the most part from behind the line. We thank you so much for joining us. We'll take a quick break between sets number 3 and 4, and we'll see you right after this.
Once again, we'd like to remind you to stick around following tonight's match to recognize our 3 seniors, Mitch Yusevich, Danny Aina, and Colby Wilson, immediately following the match tonight. Thank you.
NCAA Division III men's volleyball, the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark taking on the number 11 Knights of Southern Virginia. In that third set, it was all Southern Virginia's to lose. Rutgers-Newark able to take domination throughout that third set and steal it away from the Knights. Now with the set count 2-1, Southern Virginia up. Southern Virginia looking to take this fourth set and put the Scarlet Raiders away. In that third set, like we mentioned, a lot of success for Scarlet Raiders. Number 1, Arvin Kumar. He, in that third set, brought his tally of services up to 7, kills up to 8 on .214 hit percentage. So not the most effective hit percentage, but still, the Scarlet Raiders able to get it done against the Knights. And it looks like we'll start things off in this fourth and what might be, again, the final set for the Southern Virginia Knights with service. This time come from the Scarlet Raiders and number 5, Arnon Ramua. Starting off the fourth set. Knight attack underway. Tagaloa. One thing that really bit the Knights in that third set was not being able to get it done from behind the line. A lot of errors on the side of the Knights. And that's nothing to do with lazy play or even this team's fortitude. Just sometimes you can't find your groove from behind the line. We'll see if they can pick things up here in this fourth set. Stapley hits that one out. Didn't take a touch off of any of the Raiders. Raiders take a quick 2-0 lead in this fourth set. Ramua. That time, Kumar putting down his 9th kill of the night. Bring the Scarlet Raiders up 3-0 against the SVU Knights. Attack coming from SVU. Tagaloa looking for Rekabaran. Scarlet Raiders able to keep it alive. Kumar. Threed over by Cougar Clark. Just long by the junior from Centerville, Ohio. A smart play by Cougar Clark. Inches wide. Rutgers-Newark up 4-0. Ramua for the 5th straight time. Tagaloa. Great block by Kumar and Ars Cox. Nothing doing on that one. Noel Rekabaran. Right off the hands of Ars Cox and Brendan Frank.
Now serving for the Knights, Mark Stapley.
Mark Stapley backs up behind the line for service for SVU. Southern Virginia finally get a point on the board on this fourth set. 4-1, Rutgers-Newark find themselves up. But number 4, Mark Stapley, looking to make an impact. Attack coming from the Scarlet Raiders. Block coming off the hands of Tagaloa and Wilson just falls wide. 5-1, Rutgers-Newark. This is a Southern Virginia squad that when they find themselves down, extremely impressive in the way they do not panic. Ranked 11th in the nation for a reason. They play with composure, and it'd be just a matter of time till they get back in this one. They put a point on the board there off the error coming from the Scarlet Raiders. It's a 5-2 game. Rutgers-Newark still up against the number 11 Knights. And now back to serve for SVU, number 12, Nawel Rekabaran. Rekabaran so far today, 14 kills, .385 hit percentage. No service aces just yet, but 2 digs and 4 blocks in the Argentinian's name. Aina looking for Rekabaran. That time, Nawel Rekabaran. 3-5. That's his 15th kill of the game. Playable by the Scarlet Raiders. Dorkman. Dorkman into the net. 1 point game, 5-4. And just like that, Southern Virginia chipped their way back in this one. It's a 1 point game. Rutgers-Newark up 5-4 in this third set. Now Rekabaran. Playable by the Scarlet Raiders. Dorkman. Dorkman hammering that one home. Make it 6-4, Rutgers-Newark.
R.C. Cox serving.
But now R.C. Cox behind the line. Tagaloa. Tagaloa with the smart play. He doesn't just set the ball, he scores points as well. Tagaloa puts one in his name. That's his first kill of the night. And it's a 1 point game. SVU find themselves down 6-5. Colby Wilson back behind the line to serve for SVU. Just long by Colby Wilson. 7-5. Rutgers-Newark evading the Knights' attack and stay up by 2. Ramua comes out of this game, and number 10, Travis Amenacker, checks in. Travis Emenacker, a sophomore, standing at 6'4" from Newton, Massachusetts. And now Frank to serve. Tagaloa again! Just when you think he's doing one thing, he turns around and does the opposite. Kaipo Tagaloa with his second kill of the night to make it a 1-point game, 7-6. The junior from Lincoln, Nebraska, putting on a technical clinic. Such a cerebral player. That one comes off the hands of a couple of Knights. Point goes to the Scarlet Raiders. It's 8-6 here in this third set, or fourth set rather, excuse me. Dorkman. Clark just over the hands of the Scarlet Raiders blockers. Point for the Knights. That's something we see from the Knights a lot throughout these games. They're not just a power team. I know it's really easy to say when you're watching the Knights that all they do is hammer the ball down with great power and, again, with great efficiency. They know how to play this game in terms of killing the ball, not just with power, but with, again, cerebral and analytical play and placement. And we just saw it there. What can the Knights do here? There's the power, but great dig by number 13, Jake Connors. Point to the Knights. Cougar Clark. Been a thriller of a game so far. Both teams neck and neck throughout the entirety of this one. Just Southern Virginia able to edge out in the first and second set. Rutgers-Newark able to come back in the third. What a thriller of a game it's been tonight. And we're glad to have you here as a part of it. Falls in favor of SVU off the hands of number 19, David Mralko.
What a point goes to the Knights. Cougar Clark serving.
Cougar Clark. Just long by Cougar Clark.
Side out to the Raiders.
9-9 game.
David Morocco.
Checking back into this game for the Scarlet Raiders is number 12, Nicholas Arce Cox. Too far over the net for the favor of Arvind Kumar. And the freshman spiking that one home.
Raiders.
Kumar now with 10 kills on the night. Compare that with Knights leader in kills, Noel Rekabarn with 15. Tagaloa looking for Stapley, and he finds him. The sophomore from California putting it down, 10-10.
Again for the Knights serving Elijah Mowry.
Elijah Mowry back to serve for SVU, and again, this game for the Knights, one step away, one day away from facing off what you could say the Knights' rival in the Cougars of Keene. Again, we mentioned it earlier in this broadcast, Keene was a team that didn't allow this SVU squad to go into the NCAA tournament. The bad blood is there. It's circled on every calendar of every Knights fan. Should be a fun one there. Need to get past Rutgers-Newark. If you can come out of this game with a win, if you're the Southern Virginia Knights, you head into that game against number 3 Keene with fire, momentum. That is crucial for this Southern Virginia team. 12-10, Southern Virginia up. Elijah Mowry back behind the line to serve. Justin to the net by Elijah Mowry. Point goes to the Scarlet Raiders, 11-12. Number 5, Arnon Ramua checking back into this game. And number 10, Travis Emenacker makes his way out of this game. Scarlet Raiders to tie. Ramua. Attacked by the Knights. Tagaloa, who will he find? Looking for the quick shot to Colby Wilson, but blocked back down by Arce Cox and what appeared to be number 9, Brendan Frank.
Arnon Ramua to serve.
7 blocks so far on the game for the Scarlet Raiders. Compare that to the Knights' 9. That one blocked back down by Frank and Arce Cox. That pairing so far tonight for the Scarlet Raiders has been extremely effective of getting in the heads and even blocking a few of the spike and kill opportunities for some of the best Southern Virginia hitters, in particular Noel Ruckabarn and Cougar Clark. But those guys are going to get their numbers like we see with Noel Ruckabarn already today. 15 kills on the night, and chalk another one up for Noel Ruckabarn. 16 on the night for the Argentinian sophomore. And it ties up this game 13-13. But like I was saying, the middle blockers and middle hitters so far for Rutgers-Newark have done an extremely effective job, especially late. Throughout the first and second set, couldn't get much done, but in the third and so far in the fourth have been extremely effective of making their presence known. Look for Frank. Night attack underway. Tagaloa, who will he find? Looking for Colby Wilson. Finds Colby Wilson. Too strong for the hands of Dorkman. Southern Virginia takes the lead 14-13 on what will be Colby Wilson's 6th kill of the night. Colby Wilson hit a remarkable .417 hit percentage, 3 digs and 3 total blocks on the night for Colby Wilson. Mark Stapley behind the line to serve. He'll look for Kumar. Too far by Kaipo Tagaloa. He was looking to set it up for Ruckabarn there on the far side. Just over the net and just wide. It's 14 all. Back behind the line to serve now for the Scarlet Raiders is Arvind Kumar. Kumar so far putting on a clinic from behind the line. He has 7 service aces. Not able to get one there, but Knights needed to defend. Dorkman needed to defend again. This time Frank. Knights can attack. Looking for Dorkman. Just wide by Elin Dorkman. Point Knights 15-14 SVU. Now back to serve for SVU, Noel Ruckabarn. We've mentioned it before today. Knights only have 2 service aces. Ruckabarn not able to get one in his name so far. Ramua looking for Dorkman. Too strong off the hands of Elin Dorkman. Point goes to the Knights. It's a 2-point game, 16-14.
Noel serving for the Knights.
We see Noel Ruckabarn backing up behind the line for service for SVU, a second-year player out of San Juan, Argentina. Last year as a freshman, took the CVC and really the nation by storm with his productivity and just the power he's able to hit the ball with. If you've listened to other volleyball broadcasts, you'll often hear my color commentator Dawson Wiedrick explaining how explosive of an athlete he is, that he just puts it down with such ferocity. When you watch him jump up, the top of the net's almost at his waistline. Last year in his freshman year, again, took the nation by storm. And the work ethic that this young man has, both on and off the court, is something just to be astounded upon, and is absolutely remarkable. Came here as a freshman, didn't hardly speak the English language. Now is a steady start of the head coach Tom Peterson's squad, an all-star for this team, and an All-American, definitely and for sure. The work he's put in to learn English and learn the game of volleyball and learn how to love it here at Southern Virginia University has been absolutely amazing, and it's paid dividends. Southern Virginia up 18-14 over top of the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. After some great play by the Knights, they're starting to find their groove in this 4th set. And again, if the Knights win this 4th set, that'll be the game. And right after this game, we'll have an opportunity to pay dividends to our seniors, Mitch Yusevich, Colby Wilson, and Daniel Aina, the 3 seniors on the Southern Virginia Knights squad. Again, Mitch Yusevich not here with his newborn baby back at home. But Colby Wilson, Daniel Aina, right after this game, will get the gratitude they deserve and the thank you from all of us here at KSN, all of us that work at Southern Virginia University, and the entire Southern Virginia Knight family.
A reminder of more high-level volleyball action tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock versus King College. Okay, here we go.
Get action back started. Now Rutgers-Newark be back behind the line for Southern Virginia. Number 5, Arnon Ramua takes out of this game, and number 10, Travis Emmenacker checks in for the Scarlet Raiders. Noel Rutgers-Newark to put the Knights up by 5. Knights need to defend. They'll look for Frank. Too strong off the hands of Nicholas Arce Cox, right into the net, and 4 touches on the Scarlet Raiders. Now Noel Rutgers-Newark back to serve again for the Knights. Seems like he's been back there for a while now. Still playable by the Knights. Rutgers-Newark. Scarlet Raiders are appealing for too many touches on the side of the Knights. Now the Scarlet Raiders an opportunity. Dorkman. Aina. Tagaloa. Tagaloa getting it done for SVU. A junior from Lincoln putting the Knights up by 6. 20-14 over top of the Scarlet Raiders. The frustration mounting on the bench of the Scarlet Raiders as they were appealing for too many touches on the side of the Knights. You have to think this Knights run is getting in their heads, and not only that, the SVU crowd, again, like they always do here at the barn, making their presence known, trying to get into the heads of the opposition. The barn here at Buena Vista, Virginia, one of the toughest places in the nation to play at, and the SVU volleyball team and fans making that evident. 15-20, Rutgers-Newark able to get a point there. Now number 19, David Mrauko, checking into this game. Number 19, David Mrauko, a middle hitter sophomore from Kearney, New Jersey. He's taken the brunt so far of the Southern Virginia fans, a lot of the more rowdy fans letting him know exactly what they think about him. That one hit too far off the hands of Arce Cox. It's 21-15 Knights. Colby Wilson back to serve for SVU. 21-15. SVU up 2-1. Wilson. It came right into the area of Kaipo Tagaloa, but just missed hit by the junior from Lincoln.
Side up, Scarlet Raiders.
Southern Virginia still up 21-16 in this 4th set. Now back to serve Brendan Frank, 6'3" senior from Palos Verdes Estates, California. The dig there by Kaipo Tagaloa didn't allow Cougar Clark to get a hand on that one. Again, no need to fret if you're Southern Virginia. It's still up by 4. But if you're SVU, you can't let what happened in that 3rd set happen in the 4th. And they haven't so far in this game. Throughout that 3rd set, it was all Rutgers-Newark. Southern Virginia able to come up a little bit later in that 3rd set and get it closer. But so far here in the 4th, it's been all SVU due to the great plays back when Noel Rutgers-Newark was behind the line, first service. That one wide. Point goes to SVU. It's 22-17. And even though both teams have played so well to this point, obviously we as Southern Virginia fans want the Knights to come out with a win and move on to 20-2 heading into that game with number 3 Keene. But you don't want to see the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark give away this game. You want to see great competition. That's what we've seen so far. Hopefully you can keep up in the latter parts of this 4th set. Scarlet Raiders get the roll on that one. 23-17, Southern Virginia find themselves up, and timeout taken by Cody Chidsey, head coach of the Scarlet Raiders. Needs an opportunity to talk things over. And while we have this break in the action, again, I want to thank you so much for joining us on the Knights Sports Network, KSN, the first fully run student broadcast brought to you by the students of Southern Virginia University. We thank you so much for all your support, for the support you've shown this network, for this school, and for the student athletes that you allow to come to this great school and become a part of our Knights family. We want to extend the invitation to you to be part of our Knight family by joining us on every broadcast, and especially joining us tomorrow at 1 p.m. as the Knights take on the Cougars of Keene, 3rd-ranked team in the nation. Again, here at 1, right here in the barn at SVU. 23-17, Southern Virginia up over top of the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark in what could be the fourth and final set here in Buena Vista. (23-17). Now back to serve for SVU, number 8, Kaipo Tagaloa, junior from Lincoln. Again, that unorthodox style for Tagaloa, not what he usually goes with. Southern Virginia need to defend. That one just put back over by number 19, David Moralco. And the sophomore from Kearney, New Jersey. Makes it a 5-point game, 23-18. Dorkman, Tagaloa, this time for Stapley. Knights need to defend. Looking for Kumar. Just off the hands of Elijah Mowry and Cougar Clark. All of a sudden it's 19-23. Knights find themselves in a little bit of trouble as they're facing a 23-19. Dorkman. That time, Cougar Clark with authority. The junior from Ohio giving the Knights an opportunity at match point. It's 24-19. Southern Virginia can put it away right here. And who else to do it but the junior from Centerville, Cougar Clark. Averages .6 service aces per set. Can he pick up another one here for the Knights? It'll be his second of the night if he gets it. Nice need to defend. Too strong by Arvin Kumar, and Southern Virginia comes out at the end of this one. They win 3-1 over top of the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. A great showing by the Southern Virginia Knights, but a lot of respect going the way of the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. They put on an absolute show here at Southern Virginia. A gritty team and a first-year head coach in Cody Chidsey. The future is bright.
Stand by for
in Rutgers, New Jersey.
the introduction of our seniors.
Rutgers-Newark, rather.
Stick around.
Future is bright for this program. And player of the game so far for Rutgers-Newark was number 1, Arvin Kumar. Kumar in that game, 11 kills, 7 service aces, 4 digs, and 2 total blocks in that game. The freshman from Manahawkin, New Jersey put on an absolute show, but it was too much. The Knights attack, too strong for the Scarlet Raiders of Rutgers-Newark. And again, right after this game, it's senior night here at SVU, an opportunity to honor the seniors of the Southern Virginia men's volleyball squad, those ones being Mitch Yusevich, Colby Wilson, and Daniel Aina.
If we could have the parents just go behind the basket of the seniors, we'll begin momentarily.
Again, great respect shown to Rutgers-Newark. They put up a fight. Southern Virginia comes in to win 3-1, 25-19 in the fourth set. And we'll take a quick break and let the PA take you through senior night and our great seniors. Come back shortly.
As well as founding members of the volleyball program that's now in its 3rd season. We would first like to recognize Mitch Yusevich. Now Mitch is he's majoring in business administration and he's about to be a new father. As a matter of fact, Mitch is not here tonight, but he is with his wife Brielle, who is in labor. So we're all praying and wishing that everything is okay with Brielle. So let's talk a little bit about Mitch. Over the past 3 seasons, Mitch has been a catalyst for the men's volleyball team, appearing in 70 matches in 227 sets, earning 281 kills, while becoming 2nd all-time in hitting percentage at 298 and total blocks with 141. Coach Tom Peterson, when it comes to Mitch, he says, Mitch is not only a good volleyball player, but he's the most outwardly happy and positive player I've ever coached. And he's coached a lot of players, let me tell you. Last year, during an important match in the barn, Mitch missed a serve, which is not something that makes coaches happy. But Mitch tried to make it more tolerable and positive by cartwheeling over to the bench. I just shook my head. Tom says, well, that's Mitch. but we'll all miss Mitch for much more than being happy and positive. He and Brielle are having a great impact on so many people's lives, and we will miss him terribly. Let's give it up for Mitch Yusevich. Hopefully we have news for tomorrow's game on Mitch. Next up is Colby Wilson. Colby joined the Knights in 2017 and immediately started making an impact. He has played in over 70 matches and almost 250 sets. In 3 seasons, Colby has recorded over 400 kills, hit 331, and an impressive 180 blocks. He leaves Southern Virginia as the program's all-time leader in total blocks. Colby is majoring in business management and has accepted a job in Seattle, Washington. Coach Peterson on Colby. At almost 6'4", Colby is undersized at middle blocker, but he is one of the best middles in our conference. It is not just a coincidence that Colby is one of the hardest working players I have coached. And he has coached a lot of players, I've already told you that. He has been the leading positive example for our team as well as many others these last 3 years. Many times when I've had hard decisions to make concerning our team, I know I can ask Colby for his opinion, and I trust my decision much more. Colby is escorted by his sister Brienne, brother-in-law Ryan Zerbe, and his nephews Bowen and Rhett. Give it up for Colby Wilson. Last up is Danny Aina. Danny has been a key contributor for the Knights volleyball program. In his time here, Danny has played in 72 matches, 259 sets, accumulating over 200 kills, tallying nearly 300 assists, and setting a program record with 637 gives. He is considered one of the top liberos in the conference. Danny is majoring in psychology and is currently applying to graduate schools. Coach Peterson on Danny. One I always know if Danny's nearby because you will hear his loud and contagious laugh. Danny is the anchor of our team and one of the most versatile players I have coached. During his 3 years here, Danny has played on the team as an outside hitter, an opposite, a setter, and a libero. I did ask him about playing middle blocker and he just replied, no. One of the pleasures of coaching at Southern Virginia is that my wife and I are able to get emotionally close to players. The day Danny leaves SVU, my wife will cry, and I will try to look like I am not crying. He is escorted by Cheryl Peterson, his mother away from home. Let's hear it for Danny. Congratulations to our seniors, and thank you for making our men's volleyball program the exciting program it is to watch. Let's have all the team gathered at the net. Let's give one more round of applause for our Southern Virginia University Knights with our 3 seniors. Thank you very much, and look forward to seeing you all tomorrow at 1 o'clock.